Hello heroes, Kelthar of the Heroes and Legends, and welcome back to RPG Corner, where we're playing more Trails of Cold Steel 2. And we're actually here in Legram. We have to go and find Laura and Emma, who apparently after we arrived, we found out they headed to the castle. Oh, I didn't talk to these guys earlier. This fog has reduced the frequency of the liner's arrival. There are more liners in operation than there are trains right now, but the cutback is still a nuisance. Wish the next one would hurry up and arrive. I want to get back to my relatives in the Sutherland province. Came here from the west to live with relatives until the war's over. Home just doesn't feel safe right now. If I never see one of those soldats ever again. And then we could do this, but can I fish?
Oh,
aha!
Fish here.
I can. And fishing I shall do. Because I neglected it. I neglected it in Nord. Whoa. Really made me work. Whoa, that fish made me work.
Not bad.
Okay. Points, first time bonus. Rank up. Silver angler. Oh, finally. I think I won't be able to get the fishing badge at the end again because I
caught one.
Kasagin.
Huh.
Do do. Caught this before. Nothing new here.
Not what I had in mind.
All right. We have fished. We are ready to adventure forward. Klaus, the boat is ready when you are. We'll be taking off for Lohengrin Castle then. Let's do this. In that case, do take care of yourselves. My prayers for your success will not cease until I see you back here completely safe. We appreciate it, Klaus. Let's get going. You're on a boat. It's hard to believe it's in the middle of the day with how poor visibility is. And this has been going on for a whole month. I imagine it's a manifestation of the chaos in Erebona, much like the appearance of the higher elements. There's a possibility whatever Emma sensed over at the castle is the direct cause. And I do feel like something strange is here this time too. Oh, this time too? You did follow us during our field study, did you? Well, I suppose there's no harm in admitting it now. I had my own duty as a familiar to fulfill, you know. I was to make sure this area didn't have any undesirable effects on you as a potential awakener. What kind of undesirable effects? Does that mean Legram has something to do with the Divine Knights? More Lohengrin Castle than Legram as a whole. Once upon a time, a Divine Knight just like Ashen and Azure Knight supposedly slumbered here. Are you serious? There are more than two? First I'm hearing of it. All I've heard are the ancient legends, unfortunately, so all I know is that there once was a Divine Knight here. Now it's gone, along with its awakener. Gone? Gone where, I wonder? Oh look, I can see the castle now. Of course she changes the subject. Why did she change the subject? We're almost here. Prepare to disembark, everyone. This is one eerie old castle. Laura and Emma are here? Yep, they're inside all right. I can feel Emma's mana. Be careful on the way up. I remember how steep it was before, and all this fog's not gonna make the trip any easier. Okay. Yeah, I remember how steep it was. Is there any monsters on the way? No, it's just straight up run. Not even scary. Oh.
What a pain.
Quit whining.
You look awfully happy about seeing Emma again soon, though.
I do not.
Yes, you do. Lohengrin Castle. Last time we were here, the castle had this weird light surrounding it. Kind of like the old schoolhouse. Based on what I'm sensing, it shouldn't take long before... Wait, something's with her. I think Emma's fighting. Maybe it's what Emma was sensing before she left. Then we have no time to waste. We should hurry. Weapons at the ready. Right. Ja. Oh shit. That's a big boy. It's one of those again.
Laura! Emma!
Is that a cryptid? It looks just like the one from Nord.
Oh.
Come, Emma.
Emma's looking
We'll fight with all
sweet.
we have.
They both have the same type of outfit on. That's crazy.
Right.
Ah!
And she just one-shot it.
Luke's Lamina. Now, Laura.
Of course.
Oh, she's using her S-craft.
Be gone.
Man, Laura's gotten even stronger.
Emma's no slouch either. Her powers never cease to amaze. Looks like they didn't need our help after all.
Yeah.
They're not out of the woods yet. So it seems.
Oh, what the shit? Okay. Gluttonous lizard Zelvenom. Whoa.
What is that?
Where did it come from?
Laura! Emma!
Am I imagining things?
Reen. Celine. We can explain after we've taken care of things here.
We'll back you two up. Ready?
We're right here with you, Laura.
I can't believe you're here.
I'm kidding.
Very well. Then lend me your strength.
I shall.
Let's go, everyone.
A worthy adversary.
Here I go.
Alright, I gotta change it up. Motivate the
All right,
team.
let's do this.
Understood.
Okay, that sucked.
Okay.
Oh, you got crit. You got crit. That means you got Sylphie Dance.
Here I go. Filthy dance. What's that?
Leave this to me.
True Armor Breaker. Earth Cleaver, Brilliant Spin, Radiant Wings.
Shatter! They're off guard.
Got you.
Of course.
Here, Serene Blessing. Ethereal Blades. Astral Flare.
Dance flames. Aster flare.
That was weak, Emma.
Too slow.
Let's move.
We gotta get another motivate.
All right, let's do this.
Understood.
Okay.
Too slow.
Nice dodging. Nice dodging.
My turn.
My turn.
Okay.
Gather on my blade.
Okay. Strike! Yeah!
Okay, it's safe for now.
Whew. Oh man, look at Laura and Emma are so low level. We need to catch them up to the game.
Finally.
Yeah, I can't sense anything else here now. You guys okay?
Yeah.
It's really you, isn't it? You're all here. Of course it does.
I don't know what to say. This is all so sudden. Still, I'm happy to see you're well, Reen. I'm genuinely lost for words. I've never considered myself as the sort to cry at reunions like these, but clearly I was mistaken.
Laura.
I'm really sorry for making you worry about me. And I can't possibly thank you enough for fighting on so that we could see each other again like this.
There's no need to apologize, Reen. I swore to fight as Class 7's. No. As your sword, I swore that my blade would not be broken until it returned to your side. And I swear now to continue upholding every word I've said, with Adios as my witness.
Thanks. I really am glad to see you're all right. And the same goes for you too, Emma.
I feel the same way. I can hardly believe that this is actually happening. The day's finally come where we can all be together again.
No, except we don't know where
It all
Eustace is
feels
at.
like a wonderful dream.
A wonderful dream, huh? Well, fortunately, this isn't a dream. These might be tough times for Erebonia, but we're persevering. That perseverance is what brought us together again. And the fact that we found each other makes everything we've been through along the way worth it.
Yes, I couldn't agree more. But I know that I wouldn't have been able to come this far if not for you.
Me?
You accepted me despite everything. Knowing that gave me the courage to keep going. If not for that courage, I doubt I would be here now. I'm truly grateful to you, Reen.
You've really grown strong, Emma.
Wait, Emma! Oh, thank you, Celine. Thank you for all the support you've given my classmates. And thank you for coming all the way here with them to see me.
Please, it was nothing. But I'm glad you're okay, I guess. At least I won't end up astray.
Celine, there's nothing wrong with being honest about your feelings, you know.
Oh, she's so happy.
Right.
Well, we've done what we set out to do here. There's no sign of any more cryptids either. Might I suggest we return to Legram for now?
Count me in. You guys are fine with that too, right?
That's fine by me. We can tell you more about what we've been doing since we parted ways.
Then we're off to the pier.
Just teleport me back to town. Oh, okay. Fog's actually a little less dense than it was on the way here, maybe because we defeated those cryptids? Most likely so. I imagine they were accelerating the development of a problem that would have appeared regardless. So while the situation should settle down for now, I imagine it'll happen again in due time. The fundamental cause is likely elsewhere and much more complex. Legram as a whole will have to stay wary for a while, I suppose. Still listening to what you had to say, it's troubling to think of how unpredictable this war is. There's no telling what direction it's going to take. Fortunately, the fighting between the Noble Alliance and the Imperial Army is showing no signs of letting up. We've still got no idea what's going on over at the Academy or what happened to the Courageous and Viscount Arside. It's been over a month since we last heard from either of them. I'm a little worried, to tell the truth. Still fully convinced we have nothing to worry about in that regard. My father is alive and well. Of that I am certain. I believe in him. If you believe in him, then I will too. Sure, he's perfectly fine. I find myself more concerned about the whereabouts of Master Eustace. One would expect Duke Albarea's son to be easier to find than this. Eustace was in Legram at one point, wasn't he? Do either of you have any idea where he is now? He was with us when we fled the Academy, yes. Several days ago he boarded a train to Berryhard. He was growing increasingly concerned over what was happening in the region. I guess there was no stopping him. At least we know where he went. That's a relief. Well, looks like we have another zone to capture a guy. It's one of the Alliance's most well-protected strongholds now. I'm surprised it's even possible to get there by train. It was at the time, but not anymore. The Alliance has brought in heavy restrictions on railway travel since his departure. We've been at a loss as to what to do. That explains it. We can think about that when we get back to town. If it comes to it, we could always walk there using the highways.
Emma?
What's wrong?
I feel like I should have told you so many things a long time ago.
It's about time.
About me and Celine. And about Divine Knights and Awakeners.
Oh.
Does that mean you're ready to tell us now?
Yes.
It's
I
about
am.
damn time.
It's time to finally fulfill the promise I made to you during the after party.
Well, if you're sure.
Shut up, Celine.
I imagine you've heard some of this from Celine already, but still. Enrolling at Thor's was originally part of my duty as one of the Hexen clan. It's a clan of witches that traces its origins far back into the past.
What kind of duty would have you enroll at a military academy?
It's one that's been passed down through our clan for a long, long time. We must watch over the fragments of the great power sealed deep underground and observe whatever comes to pass regarding them, just as it did for many others before her. That duty fell to Emma as well.
When you say the great power, you mean Valimar, right? Did both of you know about the Divine Knights this whole time?
We knew of their existence, yes, as well as the fact that they choose an Awakener, and that their chosen Awakener will be drawn into an unavoidable battle. Just because you had the potential to become one, you were drawn into a great conflict against your will. And not just you, Reen. The rest of us have become secondary contractors, and yet I couldn't say or do anything for you. I couldn't even give you a simple word of warning. What right do I have to call myself your classmate after failing
Just
all
tell
of
me
you?
where the other Divine Knights are, and then you can all get one, and we can have an army.
Don't be silly, Emma. Emma? Emma, you're not going to say what I think you're going to say, are you?
I'm sure this isn't what you want to hear after coming all this way to find me. But this is where we should part ways.
Emma. You said it yourself back in the old schoolhouse. You said Class 7 is the finest Erebonia has to offer, right?
I may not always show much in the way of class spirit, but I'm confident Class 7 is the finest Erebonia has to offer.
We all come from different backgrounds, and we all had things we were maybe scared to or couldn't tell anyone. Crow has his past, you have yours. I have this strange power of mine that I've carried with me for as long as I can remember. That doesn't directly relate to the Divine Knights in any way, does it?
No, though there's always the possibility it may be one of the reasons why you were chosen. I know plenty about witches and their history, but none of that gives me a clue as to what your powers could be.
Alright then. The point is that even after learning I had this monstrous power within me, you all accepted me without a second thought. I feel that I'm a part of Class 7 as much as anyone else. And
It's a long boat ride.
I am too. Class 7 is only the best there is because it has every one of us in it. Me, Elisa, Elliot, Laura, Thea,
Sam.
Arceus, Eustace, Gaius, Millium.
Why do you say Crow? Screw Crow.
You, Emma.
No.
You're not an exception.
All of a sudden
Without
you've
you,
forgiven
our
Crow?
class wouldn't be what it is. Just like it wouldn't be if any one of us weren't a part of it.
Crow's a liar.
Oh, Reen,
He's absolutely right.
What he said.
So I don't want to hear you say anything like that ever again. We want you right where you are, guiding me, guiding all of us. And not just as a witch, but as the kind class president and caring friend you always have been.
Goodness. How can I possibly refuse when you put it like that? All right then.
Look at Reen being the ladies' man.
I can't deny the ancient knowledge that I possess, or my position as a witch, but I always want to remain the same Emma Milstein of Class 7 that I have been since the day I joined Thor's. So please, let me stay at your side.
Of course.
That goes without saying.
Always, Emma. Class 7 really isn't Class 7 without you in it.
What a picturesque fairy tale ending. I couldn't be more pleased, and the timing couldn't have been more perfect. I can see Legram coming into view now. Would everyone mind gathering their things and...
What's that?
Is that an airship?
Oh
It's
shit.
coming from the sky to the west.
Oh shit.
Is that?
Oh shit. How are you seeing Legram come into view? What kind of eyes do you have, Sharon? Oh shit. Trouble's here.
An Alliance airship? Wait, that's a commanding officer ship too.
Indeed. Well, it seems we have ourselves some visitors.
My apologies for the unexpected arrival. I should have sent word.
What the hell is this? Lamar Provincial Army Airship Balclutha.
I am Aurelia Le Guin of the Noble Alliance.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to fight her.
I wish to make a brief visit to the territory of Viscount XSEED.
You're going down. Now we have to hide. Oh shit. Can't even go to our own house. Oh boy. Oh shit, Laura's just there.
It's a pleasure to see you again, your ladyship. And a pleasure to meet you as well, Brigadier General.
Brigadier General.
We were simply in the area, so we thought we might drop by and pay you a visit. It's been quite some time since we last met. I was hoping to take the opportunity to apologize to my master for not staying in touch. But I see that won't be possible.
Unfortunately so.
I wouldn't have minded setting eyes on the famous Radiant Blade Master.
Who are
but
these?
I suppose I'll have to be content with meeting his daughter.
I'm honored, General.
She is a student.
I can't believe they're here.
Do you know them, Reen? They seem to be provincial army officers.
Their names are General Aurelia Le Guin and Brigadier General Wallace Bardius. They're said to be the two strongest generals in the provincial armies.
Yeah, I don't think there are many people interested in martial arts who don't know about them. That's how famous they are.
Southern Provincial Army Commander Brigadier General Wallace
Brigadier
Bardius.
General Bardius is otherwise known as the Black Whirlwind. He's known for his unparalleled spearmanship.
Oh, I
I've
should have
heard
Gaius
he has
here.
Nord blood running through him too.
Oh, I should have brought Gaius.
Oh, I see.
I wonder if that's how he came to be so tall. He seems pretty strong.
A number of warriors from Nord were said to have fought with Emperor Drykels during the War of the Lions. Perhaps he's a descendant of theirs?
Yeah, that makes sense. As for the woman with him,
Lamare Provincial Army Commander.
she's generally known as the Golden Rakshasa.
What the hell?
She's also a countess and head of the Le Guin family, as well as commander of the Lemaire Provincial Army. And hard as it is to believe, I've heard she's a practitioner of both the Arsaid and Vander schools of swordsmanship.
Wasn't the Vander School practiced by the guardians of the Imperial family?
Lieutenant General Vander is a practitioner of the Vander School too.
Obviously. His last name. Yeah, I said that.
Is she even human?
Both of them are key public figures in the Alliance. What could they possibly want in a neutral region such as this, I wonder?
Still, it won't do to have you standing around here. Allow me to show you to my father's office. Klaus, would you prepare some tea?
Oh, there's no need to concern yourself with that. Seeing that the Viscount isn't here gave us all the information that we needed.
What might you be suggesting?
Be at ease. We didn't come to criticize anyone for the Crimson Wing's appearance near Trista. Still, it's always good to know who you're fighting against. The way I see it, you're continuing to remain neutral now. But if it came to it, you wouldn't be afraid to take up arms for your personal sense of justice.
There's no need to be hasty. We have more than enough opponents to be going on with. For now, let's focus on drawing out Craig the Red and One-Eyed Zex. We can't allow Rufus to be the only one making any major achievements.
True enough.
It would please me so if you were to fight under me one day, too. I believe you have the potential to surpass even me, given sufficient practice.
I am honored that you would say so. However, my swordsmanship is inexperienced at best. I wouldn't dare presume to have the potential to surpass anyone
Laura,
at this stage.
You're the best, don't worry.
I would ask that you wait until I can at least best my father in a duel before making that invitation.
Then wait I shall. I look forward to the day. With that, I believe it's time we took our leave.
Perhaps so. I was hoping you would introduce us to your friends, but they seem to be feeling rather shy.
Shit!
Teasing them, are you? Well, I'm sure we'll have the opportunity one day. I sense great potential.
I knew that they had to just know we were there.
As do I.
I apologize for being unable to do anything to make your visit more comfortable. Klaus, please escort them.
As you wish, milady.
Come to think of it, perhaps you wouldn't mind joining me in a battle before I depart. I haven't had the joy in quite some time.
I hardly think an old man such as myself would prove to be a worthy opponent to one of your strength, General.
Oh, I wouldn't be so sure about that. You haven't let your guard down for a second since I stepped into Legram.
Man, is that, oh man, is that, I don't know why that sounds like, Matt Mercer again. Oh, shit!
Laura!
I'm sorry that you had to see me like that. It took all that I had not to be overwhelmed by their sheer presence.
Oh, we'll take him down. Don't you
I'm
worry.
surprised. We could feel it well enough ourselves, and we weren't even in the room.
That didn't stop them from noticing us, though.
My fur was on end the whole time. They really did seem to be way beyond us in terms of skill. I wonder who'd win between them and Zeno and Leo.
This just goes to show how many skilled people the Alliance has among their ranks. With warriors such as them on the field, to say nothing of Lord Rufus Alberea, we can't afford to underestimate them.
All very true. Still, that's no reason to give up now. We need to keep pressing on. And on that note, I think it's about time we left ourselves. Let's go and bring back Eustace. And once we've done that, then we can decide what we're going to do and who we're going to be fighting against.
Indeed.
Then let's start heading to Bereahard.
Yeah, we just leave Legram. There's gotta be quests. Klaus, I leave Legram in your care. Should Father return during my absence, please give him my warmest regards. But of course, Lady Laura, worry not, Legram will be in safe hands with me. If you wouldn't mind, everyone, please do look out for Lady Laura for me. We always do. Thanks for keeping an eye on Emma for so long. Please be well, Klaus. Your words are much appreciated, but unnecessary. I will be perfectly fine, I assure you. The path ahead of you will be fraught with many challenges and dangers, but I will be praying that you will all be able to navigate it safely to its end, and from there forge your own paths. Do keep yourselves safe. Thank you, Klaus. We'll be back as soon as we're able. So it's not so bad that I didn't bring Gaius, because probably not going to face off against those two. Hey, the fog's gone. Looks like the generals have left. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's our cue to get going, too. But it doesn't look like we'll have to use the highway to get... It does look like we'll have to use the highway to get to Berryhard, though. Shouldn't be a problem. Following the Elbow Highway north will lead us straight to it. Perhaps we should pay a visit to the Bracer Guild before we head out. The receptionist there might appreciate a goodbye before we move on. Yeah, you're probably right. Laura and Emma join the party. Woo woo! Reen and Laura can now use overdrive when linked with one another. Reen and Emma can now use overdrive when linked with another. Reaching Bear will cause the main story to advance. Doing so will make all unfinished quests disappear. That tells you right there are quests to be done. You know what? Let's get the quests. I bet you going to the Bracer Guild will give me said quests. Okay. Brace up. Yeah, see, look. Oh, hello there. I see those two generals have finally left. It's really overwhelming being in their presence, though. Fortunately, they only seemed to be here to assess the situation, but they certainly caught us off guard. Their visit served as a stark reminder of how inexperienced I am. But I have no time to be lamenting that now. We need to keep moving forward, don't we, Reen? Exactly. We need to find Eustace, and then we'll finally be back together again. I can't wait. That's what I like to see. While you're all fired up, I have some work I think would be perfect for you to handle. Would you be willing to? Sorry. My defense, one of these requests is specifically addressed to you. Really? Well, I don't see the harm in taking a little peek at least. List of requests. You may have beaten us last time, but we have tremendously improved our skills in the interim. As such, we would like to request another bout with you. Should this please you, come meet us in the training hall. We'll be waiting. Yeah, we're gonna kick their asses. Elbow Rebel, I've received word that a large, dangerous monster has been sighted on the Elbow Highway. I'd love if you take care of it for me. Gordy Schnar G. Okay. That now makes sense. There are only a few of them, too. Should be able to handle these without too much trouble. Keep that in mind. As much as I'd love your help, I won't force it on you. Whether you choose to take care of them or not, may the goddess be with you and take care. Thank you. We're gonna save it. We're gonna call this l'episode. Thank you guys for watching RPG Corner. I'm Kelthar of the Heroes and Legends. It's been a pleasure. We'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. Peace out.